Okay, who is ready for the next part of the Seder? We've done Kadesh, we've done Orchat, Karpas, Yachat, Magid, Rachza, and Motzi Matzah. So we've done 7 steps of the Seder already. We are about to do Maror and korech, the 2 next steps, 8 and 9. So let's start with our song. Kadesh, Orchat, Karpas, Yachat, Magid, Rachza, Motzi Matzah, crunch, crunch, Maror, korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Hallel Nirta. Okay, so Rena, can you take out steps 7 and 8? Can you take out Maror and korech? Let's see if she can take it out. Now,
Kadesh, Orchat, Karpas, Yachat, Magid, Rachza, Motzi Matzah, Maror, and korech.
all right, here we go. So we have Maror first. We're eating the bitter herbs. Does anybody wonder why we can't have candy at the Seder? Why do we have to have Maror, bitter herbs? What does bitter even mean? I like lollipops. I like sour sticks. I like pretzels and sugar cookies. So why do we have to have bitter herbs? Bitter, when you taste something bitter, I think your mouth kind of goes like this. Maybe that's more sour. When you taste something really bitter, you probably make this kind of face. And when you taste something spicy, your face gets red, your tongue feels like it's on fire. So the horseradish, the maror, is something that's very bitter. So why do we have to eat something that's very bitter on Pesach? It's a holiday. It's a happy day. Oh, Rena, can you think of why?
Because like when we were in Mitzrayim, that we were work, and we didn't get to stop, and it was very hard and like kind of bitter.
Oh, thank you, Rena. So, on Pesach, part of what we have to do on Pesach is tell the story of what happened. We just finished telling the whole story of Yetzias Mitzrayim, of how we came out of Mitzrayim. We just finished telling the whole story of what happened in Mitzrayim. And part of what happened is that we worked so hard, back-breaking work. It was so terrible. We cried to Hashem, please save us. It was so terrible, and we want to remember that. And we want to remember the bitterness of our slavery, of our work. And so because of that, we eat maror. Now, maror, some people will eat horseradish. I'm sorry, I didn't go to the store. I haven't been to the store in a very long time, actually. So usually I would have a real maror to show you, but this time I just have a picture of maror right here. It kind of looks like a carrot, but it's white. And when you peel it, it smells. And it even starts to make you cry, like when you're peeling an onion. And another thing that we can eat for maror is also lettuce, chazeres. In our song, we say chazeres, which is like maror. So, at the step of the Seder, at the 8th step, when we're eating maror, some people take a big bite of the white horseradish. Some people take a lot of lettuce, and they dip it just a little bit in their charoses and shake it off. And then they say a bracha. Now remember, every time we get to do a mitzvah, there's usually a bracha we say before. So before we eat an apple, we say borei pri ha'etz. Before we light the Shabbos candles, we say lahadlik ner shel Shabbos. And before we eat the maror, we say al achilas maror. And then we take a bite, a big bite. If you're gonna take a huge bite, take a huge bite of the lettuce. It won't taste that good, but it won't make your eyes tear and your mouth feel like it's on fire. Because I remember once my big son Yaakov Moshe, he took a big bite of the white horseradish and his face turned red and he started coughing. So be very careful. Now that's Maror. The next thing is korech. Korech, if you look at the picture, there's something in between two matzahs. It looks kind of green. And the korech sandwich is when you take 2 pieces of matzahs and you put some maror on it, and some people put a little bit of charoses on it. Now again, some people will put the maror that's very spicy and bitter in their sandwich, and some people will put a lot of lettuce. Now it's not a sandwich like we're used to have. There's no bread with cheese in the middle or cream cheese. This is the korech sandwich. And the first person who ever ate a korech sandwich was Hillel. Hillel Hatzadik. He lived so long ago. He lived in the time of the second Beis Hamikdash. And he was one of the biggest rabbis. And he sat down one Pesach and said, I'm going to make a sandwich. And before we eat the sandwich, we say, we remember Hillel who made this korech sandwich and ate it. Now, some of your bellies at the Pesach Seder will be so hungry by now. You're going to love this sandwich. But before Pesach, when you can still make a sandwich, I want you to think about what your favorite kind of sandwich is, and maybe you can make that sandwich for your lunch today or tomorrow. Okay, everybody? See you later.